confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to.
I gotta learn how to lob like that, like.
And continue to run your offense.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt.
Oh.
And that one opened up for him well as he takes us down to the 26-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Facts.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, yes, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's a handoff to Hunt. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing.
Oh!
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Hey, hey, I ain't gonna lie, your offensive line crazy.
Texans have cut it back within a score.
Duh.
So how about this start to a year? Fantasy
like they
take note, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Bullied my dude, and he used this hole.
So a nice pickup by 2 entities. 1, this team for making sure they acquired this guy. And 2, anyone who plays fantasy who has him on their team.
Probably, yeah.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff.
Bro.
From the end zone, here comes Herbert.
Damn.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line.
You damn near gonna be there. Kareem Hunt gonna have a hell of a year this year for you. All of a sudden, next game, he gone. I'm like.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones.
Right. All of a sudden, I'm like, is he going to get back up?
Yeah, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
In motion left goes Jennings. Garoppolo on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here we go.
3 yards remain for second down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Airing this one out for Evans. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. shot here before half.
Oh.
But it's incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. As now we sit
That was
to
crazy.
Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Garoppolo. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Garoppolo to throw for
No.
and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football.
I legit seen that man. User just move so fast. I'm like, damn, we got it.
And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On 1st down, Jones. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Let's go.
Jordan Brooks with it. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they start at their own 7. His arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Hey, what's so funny? What's so funny? I'm so high. I'm looking like mouth drop. Like, damn, this ball in the air for a minute. Bro, that should be crazy when shit be happening like that. Especially when the ball go up so high like that, you be like, bro.
Underneath to his running back, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. On play action, now Garoppolo. There's Evans again, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, Garoppolo. And this is caught, Jennings. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design.
I'm like, it's been a back and forth. I'm like,
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And this is into the hands.
dang, this man caught the ball damn near and went out of bounds.
About the 26-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bro, this game's so tough, bro. Getting up the court, getting up the field, period. Oh my.
The 15. It's first and 10. In motion left goes Jennings. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. This is caught. And he's
What the?
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a good
Bruh,
I think he looks at it as,
I legit John Cena like shoulder bumped this man. He still didn't get in the end zone.
First and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
I'm like,
He'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start.
come playoff time, this is gonna be
Extra
something
point by
else,
Watson is up
man.
and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
I thought you was about to take off.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into heavy traffic.
I think that's pass interference.
Picked up by Javon Holland, and the Texans are right back in this.
I knew that was pass interference. The way he landed, he already on the ground while he's getting the ball in midair. I'm like, yeah.
Downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake. Jones. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Jones now on 3rd down.
Whoa! Good pass, G. Good pass.
Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 134 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Evans has it left side. 20, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Going deep here for Watkins. They've got his man complete. Touchdown. Quez Watkins. his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Texans are back within a score. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here. And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Play action. Garoppolo. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feeder down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 11.
Garoppolo looking to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Mark Andrews with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos get an important score there to extend their lead in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And some room to run now. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well,
GG.
It isn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jones.
What?
Tight end Pitts. And he'll be taken down at about the 22.
What? Bruh.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
To throw is Jones. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Broncos, it's a win here in their home opener as they